I'm Katrina, and this is Sew and Tare. And today we are going to be integrating some new quail into the existing covey. Show you how I do it in the aviary.
So I was originally going to be putting these young quail in this aviary, which is the egg-laying aviary. Another one is the meat one. But our broody girl is still broody. I don't really want to interrupt that process, and so I'm going to actually put the babies in with my meat ones, with the jumbos, and let them grow up a little bit in there. Then we'll deal with reintroducing once this nest is hatched and they're at an age that is appropriate for. So that's the plan. Here's our broody mama. So there's the broody mama. You can see how fluffed out she is. She seems to have at least one helper. I've been watching that. Maybe she has two helpers. And I've seen her chase away the male, one of the males at least, a few times. So, here's hoping. Alright, so it's starting to get dark, and so there's not much light inside here, but I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to collect the eggs from the day, and then I'm going to give them new sand because their sand is low, and so they'll have a nice sandbox to play in. And we need to change out the food. Right now we have layer crumble. We're going to change that out into the turkey starter, which is what my babies are on. So we're going to switch that out for the turkey starter, and the adults that are in here are just going to go off of turkey starter. So for them, it's higher in protein and lower in calcium than the layers need. But we have some calcium grit in here for them, so it's not going to be a big deal. They'll just have stinky poop for a while. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll try and show a little bit, but it's going to be a little dark in there. And then right before we bring out the little ones, I'm going to fork up the deep litter. And the purpose of that is, one, it's time to turn it, but two, to give them something to do, kind of a distraction while the young ones are introduced. So all of these changes happening while the young ones are being introduced, it'll be make for a better introduction. They're a little more than 3.5 weeks. They're not quite 4 weeks old yet, and so they should still be at the level where they don't have their adult hormones going. Last time I did this, they were 3 weeks old, and there was adults in there, but there was very few adults, so now there's more adults, and it worked fine. So we're just going to monitor them. That's why I'm doing this in the evening, because they'll be calmed down, and then when they wake up, they'll just have more people in their group. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we want 2 doors because we're putting new birds in here, and we want, if they get stuck inside, we want them to have a way to escape safely. Go for it.
The saw is not very sharp anymore.
No, it's not.
That's why.
It's so funny, this little girl's just hanging out in there. She was pecking in the sand. Alright, so there's our 2-doored sandbox.
I think it's just an old lady.
Well, I know she's old. They're all old. She was born in August. I know that because she was an Egyptian. All of these came from 2 separate aviaries. Eggs from 2 separate aviaries. The one aviary has jumbos in them, and they have pharaohs and Egyptians as a color. So anything Egyptian definitely came from that. Anything pharaoh might have come from the other one, because there is some pharaoh in there. So the other aviary is for egg layers, and it has mostly Italian females with some wild females, and the 2 males that are in there are Graufi. So I might have trouble sexing some of these because Graufi is not feather sexable. I'm not sure what that does when you mix it with an Italian. So like that one is definitely, Graufi colored, but those two. But, hi. But we know that their mom is not that color, so that makes things interesting. And then the light one over here, that is also from the aviary. So I'm just going to try and grab, we're also going to be marking it with leg bands if it looks like a pharaoh or an Egyptian, so that I don't mix up the layers. Okay, I'm going to say that's a female.
Female?
Yep. I like this reddish color. I don't think it's coming through on the picture.
Unknown?
Yeah.
Are you picking up the unknowns?
I'm trying to check out the ones from that batch. Because it's more likely that the ones that we have in here, look at that nice speckling, that's an unknown, is more likely that they're jumbos, which means we should throw them up as food. Dude,
What?
that's not the smartest choice.
Went under the foot? I mean on the foot?
Yes, it did.
Scoop them up.
Trying. Oh, jeez. Well, that's a first. Don't shove them under the next bar. Alright. This one comes pre-seasoned. It's a boy, I think. Okay, so now I'm going to fork this up to give these guys something to do. It is nighttime, so they don't have that much to do before bed. But I'm going to fork it up to give them something to do, which will hopefully distract from the fact that they're putting babies in here. Watch out! I know, you guys thought it was bedtime, huh? Watch out. You want to release them?
Yeah.
All right, babies. See how much smaller they are? Well, we got some interest. What is that, lady?
They finally get dust.
Yeah, they've been dust bathing on. They were dust bathing on top of that brooder plate. And look at that! You guys don't even get out the door, and you're already happy. Can you tilt it down, please? Good. Not quite that far. Go back. Okay, down. Good. Alright, who else is coming out?
This one likes my shoe.
Yeah? Never seen a shoe before.
So, tugging it.
Look at this lady, she doesn't even know what to do. What is that? You used to be that little. This one's not sure, huh?
That was digging it.
Yeah. Did the adult just run away? Did she just run away?
Yeah.
Too many babies to handle? That was the goal. Yeah, they don't look so big anymore, do they?
They look pretty close.
Look, from his guys? You guys like my shoe? Hmm? You like my shoe? There's a whole bunch still in the box.
There's dust baiting on the towel?
Yeah. You hear them?
No, I see them.
You want to try dumping them out? They're just having fun on the towel.
Can you pull the towel instead?
Alright guys, time to get out. Time to get out. Come on. Come on.
Get to the real world.
Come on. Come on. Come on. I can't reach you. I don't know how many more are in there.
Any more?
I don't know. If you put it the other way, I can see. Oh, there's one more. Come here. You don't get to go back in. Yeah, there's one more in there. Plop. Okay.
Nice and gentle.
Yep. Can you straighten up the camera, please?
Yeah. Which way?
It needs to go this way. Okay. Well, they're having fun.
You don't want to get it lower?
Here. You can have it over here. Oh, not on them.
This one looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I just don't know if they're feather suckable. Is the only thing.
Look at that.
He's buried himself. Same thing with this over here.
They finally meet dust.
And the adults are completely happy in their own little side of the thing over here. Which is good. Wait until you guys find the sandbox.
Oh, you want to put them in there? See what they do?
This is fine.
Record them in there.
This is fine. They're getting enough debris. Look at this lady stepping through the babies. What do you think? What is that? I know, you've never seen such small things in your life, huh? She's overwhelmed. This one is bathing on top of my foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. What do you think, little girl? What do you think of all these babies? He's the only one adventurous enough to get into the mix of it.
Yeah. Look at that.
Hmm?
Look at that.
Buried. Oh boy. They are funny.
Was that the reason why you forked it up, or it was for the adult?
It was for the adults, but I think it encouraged them.
Is that an egg over there?
Yeah, I forked up some eggs. I need to break that one though, just so we know it's from who knows when. You gonna put the light over here?
Where?
Anywhere over here. Oh, hi lady. You gonna check out the babies too? These guys are gonna get tired. They're gonna weigh themselves asleep.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't care who's touching them now, huh? Hi, little girl. You're a smaller one. They're a little closer to your size, huh?
Pretty similar size.
Look at these three right here. And so far there's just a few that are curious. Females. No males yet.
Yeah.
But boy, are they happy. So a lot of these, once we know the sex ratio, which is going to be between 6 and 8 weeks old, is when you can vent sex. Once we know the sex ratio, the appropriate amount will go into the egg-laying aviary. And then I collected the last batch of eggs from these adults that are going to go into the incubator. They can go in tonight. I don't know if I'm going to do tonight. I can do tonight. And maybe we won't do it till tomorrow. And then when we have those incubated, those will be replacements for the breeders, for the jumbos. So the only reason these babies, these ones, are in this one is because there's a broody mama in the other aviary, and I didn't want to upset the balance. And the only reason the ones I have in there that look like Pharaoh and Egyptian are not going to be replacements for these breeders, for the jumbos, is because they were mixed in the eggs and I don't know who's who, and the likelihood that what we see is what we get is probably pretty high, but I don't want to risk it. I want to keep my jumbos jumbo. You guys are loving this. They have buried my shoe. Look at this. Those two are quite cuddly, aren't they?
Yep. This one's too.
Yeah, that's what I'm pointing at. Those two, too. Yeah. Well, a couple mamas checking things out. I guess they're not mamas. They're just females. What do you guys think? Oh, there's a male. Let's see if he does anything. What do you think, mister?
What was that?
That's the first time they've heard that, though so close. I'm sure they've heard it from the brooder inside, but they didn't scatter like the other batch did.
Nope.
The other batch scattered and then froze. I think this is a good way to introduce. Look at this one. It's cuddling up to the adult over there.
Which one?
The black one. The Groufy. Uh-oh. What happened? You guys get tired? I would be tired after flapping my wings that long. Look at this one. You're all the way buried. What happened? Hmm? So in other videos I've mentioned I turn this about every week, maybe twice a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, depending on what's going on. With this many birds, look at this one. Relax, birdie. With this many birds in here, it needs to be turned more often. And that's just the management that is necessary. When I had 6 birds in here, I didn't have to do anything. It pretty much just dried out on the top, and I mean, it was fine. But with this many birds in here, it needs to be turned in. Oh. They're so fun to watch. So I'm assuming that they can find the feed because the feed's not hard to get to. I'm also assuming that they'll watch the adults and get the water, but I'm gonna come out here in the morning and see how that's going. Actually, we might have to add a step over there. But I'll come out in the morning, see how that's going, and if it's not going well, just for the day, I'll set out their, you know, another waterer for them. And then teach them later. Let's just step on his head. It's okay. You weirdo. You weirdo. We don't step on other people's heads. I think it's so funny that when that happens, they just like don't even care that they've just been stepped on. And there's another lady coming through. So far, the interactions have been pretty non-existent between adults and babies. Which is good. I had a few females just kind of wander through the batch of them. And the young ones haven't really ventured far from where they came out, huh? They're not used to this space. Well, should we go get some more?
Yeah.
I want to aim to have some females in here, and we'll keep the males to... Look at this guy underneath the other one getting kicked in the head. Jeez, what's wrong with you? You can move. Get out of the way. All right. They exhausted? Not yet, huh?
Couldn't care less.
No, they don't even care. They got things to do. Laying in your hand?
Well, I put it on my
Probably. He's like, where's all the dust? What am I doing? Meanwhile, this guy's pecking on my shoe that is halfway buried. You got a relaxed buddy over there. So I'm banding these ones because they look kind of like the ones in the aviary and I don't want to get them confused. I'm putting a orange band.
No, 25.
Oh, I already told her she'll go. So she's going. Little girl. So, it's another girl, so we have 31.
Girl?
Yeah. 36? Okay, that will be plenty for that space. So 36 leaves us 40 in here. Alright, so it looks like in our absence, the babies have commingled with the adults. You guys got tired of dust bathing? Huh? Alright, let's release these guys. Ooh, that one went out fast, huh?
Yep. Want it out.
So I figured we're putting 36 babies in here. And that's pretty much maximizing this space. We're gonna be moving at least most of them into the other aviary once those once the broody mama has her babies, and maybe they're a week old or so, I don't know. You guys coming out? There's a very comfy one sitting right on the inside. Oh, you're a boy. You're a boy? Or you're just complaining? The white one. Does it have a bare chest? A bare chest. Does it have a solid chest? Huh?
I don't know.
I'll pick it up. Yep. Okay.
Are they shy?
I think so. This one in the front's pretty comfy. It's amazing that they stay in there.
Not very impressed with the dust.
The other ones went right into it, huh?
Mm-hmm. That is poop. Just
Backing
so
out.
you know. Just so you know.
Look at this. We have the welcoming committee coming to welcome these guys. Looking inside, going, "Oh, do I want to go back?"
I guess one is going back.
I'm going back in. It was
Didn't
comfy.
like- Didn't like the dust.
Luxury hotel towel. It's not a hotel towel. It's a bird towel. It's getting some pets. I don't think it likes that. We have some dust bathing on the towel again.
Oh, they smell it, so they got that dust bath in there.
Maybe. I don't know that their sense of smell is all that great.
You don't think so?
I don't know. Come on, guys, come out. How many are in there? You wanna grab them?
You have to explore the world. This one feels pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I think they ate enough.
Nobody else? Okay. You want to add your light? They're starting to appreciate the dust bathing, or the bark chip bathing, wood chip bathing.
Yep.
And they're going, oh, this is what we do with it. I'm going after my shoelace. What is that, guys? It's a shoelace. Well, I am impressed that the adults don't seem to care. We'll see how they act in the daylight. But... Hi, are you complaining or are you announcing yourself? Fetus?
Yeah.
Is it eating?
Exploring.
Here. Can you point the camera towards it?
Oh, it went in.
Can you? What do you mean it went in?
It's pecking at it.
Okay, I thought you meant like it got in. Is the camera
No.
towards it?
I don't know.
Oh, look on the screen.
Yeah. No, what I was saying, they went in and get some.
I was afraid it was big enough to get in. I was like, I thought it wasn't big enough.
Look over here.
Hi, do you want food? What was that?
Yeah, it's pecking at it, the new one.
Huh?
It's pecking at it.
Pecking at what?
The food.
Oh.
Definitely curious.
It's done eating?
Yeah.
The last thing I need to do to make this baby appropriate is to add a step. Watch out. Excuse me. Add a step so that they can drink. Watch out. Beep beep. Okay, excuse me, lady. I'm just adding a step. Excuse me. Alright. I am filling up all of these so that they know that water is there. This is how we train. And I'm going to show some of them where the water is. Just like when they're chicks. You stick their beak in, show them where it is. Somebody else want to volunteer? Thanks for volunteering. Okay, stick the beak in, show them where it is. Alright, you want to try? Stick the beak in. Now you know where the water is. There you go. Hey, I know you're thirsty, huh? There's the water. So, you shouldn't really have to do this at all. And you definitely don't have to do it to all of them. But, it's just good practice to do some of them. The adults, they'll learn from watching the adults. In the morning I'll come back out here and see if any of them are using it. And that's all I need to do. We already saw one eat. They'll find the food. And now some of them know where the water is. I know, little boy. I changed it all. It's okay, you can share. You can share with the baby. Hi. You want some more water? Remember where it is? There you go. We'll see them in the morning. It's a little bit after sunrise. Let's see how our babies are doing. Hi guys. We have all adults over here. All right. Some babies. Some babies in the corner over there. You guys are doing good over here. Underneath there. Looks like most of them went underneath this little table I use as a stool. But it looks like they're all getting along. Yeah, everybody getting along? Let's see if anybody's found the sound bath yet. Nope. So the cups have been drinking down. I am going to fill them up because I don't know if the babies have had them yet. Alright, it's midday, day after I put the babies in. Let's check on them. Oh, got some babies at the drinker. Did you guys figure it out? Yeah, they figured it out. Good birdies. These guys came in here last night and now they know how to work the drinker. Good job, guys. Now, because I know I saw somebody in here, let's see if anybody's in here now. There are some babies. Yeah. Show us how it's done. Party now. Look at this. Everybody's sharing a drink. Everybody's sandbathing. We got some birdies eating. This little guy just found the grit. Popular box now. Got some lounging, got some eating. They're doing super good. I think these guys are just discovering that we put sand in here. They had eaten and gotten rid of the sand almost all the way gone. We just hadn't gotten to it. We put in some new sand last night. Nice new sand, huh?
I hope this video helped you to come up with some ideas of how to integrate your baby quail into your existing cubby. And this has been successful every time I've done it, and it's a really great way to do it. So I'm hoping this helps, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like. Have a good day.